Hey guys, Chris with Nichols Retirement Empire. Today, let me say to you, don't if you're retired. Me and Tammy were talking the other day, and I told her she was talking about this was wrong with her and that was wrong with her, and then I was like, yeah, there's something. I'm starting to have all these weird things like my hands hurting and just weird stuff happening to my body. Just weird things that there's no answer to, and they're just like, why? What is this? Why am I like this? And like my hands get all tore up and beat up, and you get things on your head, and you're like, what is this stuff that I'm getting on me? And every time I get something, I think it's something horrible, and Tammy goes, no, that's no big deal, you're just getting old. And so that's her answer to everything. You're just getting old. And the other day, when she was saying something about her legs was hurting or her face something, she goes, could you imagine if we were having to go into work, and I'm just absolutely and totally spoiled because I don't have to work. I hadn't really worked since I was 52, because I could retire early because I was a teacher and a school administrator, and we worked 30 years and you get your full pension. So shout out to the state for making it like that for teachers, because you cannot replace getting to be able to retire at 52, because there's tons of people out there that work till they're 65, work till they're 70. That's what most people have to do. And so we were talking about it the other day, and she's like, my God, could you imagine having to go in somewhere and work? And I was like, I just wouldn't go in. I just wouldn't go. I don't know what I'd be doing. But I've gotten used to this, and I'm spoiled. I've been retired now for like 6 years. I hadn't worked in 6 years, and I'm just 58. So anyway, I'm getting all this weird stuff, and so because I'm retired, I try to do stuff during the week. I try not to do things on the weekends. Well, it's Saturday, and I had to go to get some pet stuff, some cats. I got to get special cat food. That's the other thing. You can tell I'm old because I got to get special cat food and special cat litter and everything's special. We got our special pets, and we're taking care. And we've lost a lot of pets recently because of illnesses, and one disappeared, and whatever. But anyway, so you got your pets kind of become your focus. So we've been focusing. So I go to the grocery store, I get this stuff for the pets, and then I'm like, you know what? I'll get us a sandwich. And this is how I know I'm getting old, because I'm becoming a grumpy old man for real. I went and I got in the line to get a sandwich, and there were 2 or 3 people in front of me to get the sandwich, and I waited like 30 minutes to get a sandwich. And I was watching the people make the sandwich, and they get these orders from online, and all of those people were getting their sandwiches made, and they would take them and they'd put them in this thing over there, and the people weren't even there. And I'm thinking, what kind of business model is this, where you take an order online or over the phone or whatever it is they're doing, and they wait on them first, and then the people that are standing right there in the line, right in front of your face, that's at the place, they don't get waited on. They wait on the people that are online. I'm like, what in the world kind of business? Who thought of this? Who's the idiot that thought of this? And so we waited and waited, me and the other people. We were all nice and patient, except for the grumpy old man. And I didn't even say nothing to anybody because I was getting mad. So I waited and waited and waited. Finally, I got my sandwich. And I was thinking, this is unbelievable. I was thinking, if this was a Subway, every one of you would have got fired by now, because they were not in any hurry to make the sandwiches. I can promise you, it was not like, let's get these sandwiches out. It's just like, I don't know. I guess they hate being there. And, considering me, I probably would hate being there too. But you know what? I would work fast. When I worked fast. I tried to, I don't know. I guess we were crazy. I didn't realize you could do stuff the way people do it now and get by with it, or I'd have been sorry a long time ago. But anyway, so I went and I got in the line and I paid for my food. I was just thinking the whole time, if I I was just thinking if I was the person that owned this place and I walked through there and then I got in the cash register line and the same thing. They were just moving. We used to have a term, slow as smoke off the bad word. That was they were slow as smoke off poop. I'll say that way. And I was just watching them, and they were just working along, And I was thinking, how can they live with themselves? So by the time I got through that line, and it was only 2 people, and but same thing, not in a hurry. They had plenty of workers. I have to hand them this. It was a Publix. They had tons of workers. There were workers everywhere, and I'm sure some of them are really good workers. I'm sure most of them are really good workers. Crap, the fact that they're even there, I guess, is a big bonus now, because from what I understand, half the places you can't keep employees. It's like they don't even ask them questions anymore. I think they just hire them. Like my daughters, they work, with little jobs here and there at restaurants and for places, and they'd like just quit and get another job and go somewhere else. And I'm like, you just quit? You didn't give no notice? Right now? And I'm like, God, you're never going to be able to. I was so worried. I was like, you're never going to be able to get another job. You're not going to have a good. And now they'd get another job like the next day. I'd be like, how did you do that? I was so scared to quit. I was so scared to miss a day of work or to miss a shift. I thought the other workers would like kill me if I missed a shift. I'd never missed work. I'd never missed school. And then when I got a job as a teacher, I'm not kidding you, probably the first 10 years or 12 years that I worked, I bet I didn't miss but 1 or maybe 2 days that were sick days. Yeah, I may not have missed that. I just didn't you showed up and you didn't miss. You didn't miss your little cooking shift at Long John Silver's. And I was like, if I do, the boss will be mad at me. I'll never get another job. I'll be cursed for life if I miss a day, or if I'm not, if I'm not fast, if I'm not working hard, and it's sure, like, there were people that weren't good workers back then. There were people I worked with, and I would just, and then we would all just look down on them and just think, God, they're just not a good worker like me. And I mean, I was frying fish and making French fries, but I thought I needed to do a good job. And I thought when, they told me what to do, I was supposed to do it. And I thought I was supposed to clean everything good and make it nice for the next person that came in. And maybe everybody else wasn't doing that. I think most people were. And I swear, today it's crazy. It's crazy. And I don't even know that it's their fault. I don't know. Who do you blame? Is it because, I don't know. Is it the managers? Is it just general societal expectations? I guess that's what it is. Because, if you go into a restaurant, the manager makes all the difference in the world, because they're the ones that hire the people and fire the people and make sure everything's done. If you go into a restaurant, even if it's a fast food restaurant, and they got a good manager, you can tell when you walk in the door. It's automatic. So I guess it's a lot of it's the leadership, the management. I don't think it's what they get paid. They act like it's what they get paid, but I mean, we didn't get paid nothing. And I don't know why you would expect to get paid a whole lot, working at a fast food place. And I think we've kind of gotten away. I think they just think everybody should get paid and be provided for and stuff like that. I guess. I'm guessing because I don't know. I don't understand it. But like, here's what we've started doing, and this is how crazy things are with the online orders and all that junk. When we go to a fast food place now, what we have discovered, you have some where they want you to order on that machine, and which is crazy. They'll be standing there watching you order on a machine to take your order, instead of letting you go up there and just give them your order and let them put it in there. Who thought of that business model? But anyway, the places like that, what we have discovered is if you go through the drive-through, this is a life hack for you, people that are grumpy old people. If you go through the drive-through and you get your food, you get it pretty quick, and then you can park your car and go in the restaurant and eat. Take your food in there and eat in there. Because if you go in there and you order on that machine that's in there, or you wait, God forbid, you wait in a line, it's like they don't even, the last people they wait on are the people standing in the line, looking them in the face. Those are the ones you ought to be afraid of. They could actually hurt you. They're right there. Don't worry about the ones don't worry about the ones online. They're not even there. Don't worry about the ones ordering for the stuff where you pick up the food and bring it to the people, and don't worry about them. Worry about the people standing there in the line now. I just had to get that off my chest, guys. I don't know where all this came from. I don't know if it's because of COVID. I don't know if it just became acceptable to do business like this. I don't know if they're trying to train us to do everything on the computer and don't, like they're trying to break us, like where they make you bring up your own stuff, like at Walmart. I saw a funny thing the other day. It said, now, in addition to our cash register duties, the customers need to go back in the back and help unload these trucks. Because they want you to run. I don't know if they're trying to train us into doing this stuff. I don't know. But I know one thing. I could have made those sandwiches faster than the people that were making those sandwiches, and I'd have had people out of that line. And I'd have been pretty proud of myself, because I'd have thought, you know what, I'm a good worker. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like people don't take any pride in making frying a piece of fish or making a sandwich. They just, I don't know. I just thought I needed to do stuff the right way. I don't know. I don't know. If you know, let me know. But I do know this. Go out during the week. Don't go out on the weekend, because you will get your ugly old man attitude riled up, and then you're going to make videos and fuss, and people will watch it and they'll think, man, that guy is a spoiled big baby that hadn't worked since he's 52 years old. And you'd be right. Now I'm mad at myself. But because I was willing to work, and because I was, smart to get a job where I could retire in 30 years, at least I got to do that. So I'm not too crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do in 3 or 4 years when I get in my 60s and I'm really an angry old man and really grumpy. I'll be like some of the, and there are people, they do pretty good on YouTube that get on there and they're really old, not like me, but really old, and they really just fuss and carry on and grumble. They do pretty good. So maybe I could get more views if I start maybe I'll do that, man. Let me know if that's what I should do. And thanks for watching, Nichols. Retirement Empire and my struggles through life, my difficult retired life that I have the nerve to complain about. I should be ashamed of myself. I am. Now I'm ashamed of myself, which is, I guess, why I worked hard, because I would be ashamed if I did. So now I'm ashamed again. I don't know what to do or what to say except goodbye. Thanks for watching, guys.